Hello and welcome to Factorio. It's a game about running a factory, much like the background would suggest. I think for right now, though, I'm going to load an existing game which was used as a server, which is used as part of a server. Difficulty old school. I'm not sure what that means, actually. I left it on default settings, but as I said, oh yes, there's tips and tricks that show up at the beginning of the game. You can turn these off if you don't want them. I decided to accidentally go through all of them very quickly. Okay. I didn't realize I'd done that. Yeah, but this is actually a level that I won't be saving. I just loaded this up real fast to show you a work-in-progress game from a certain level of the gameplay because I figured this would be a good introduction to the game. So, right here we have coal being produced and going into this underground belt, going into this belt, all the way over here to power these boilers, to power these steam engines, to get electric power, which powers these furnaces and the miners and everything else. These furnaces are processing copper and coal, and you can see there's transport belts going every which way, and there's belts that are taking copper ore off of the line because we're mining too much copper and we don't need it all, and it could fuck up the system if we didn't actually block it that way. And you can see we have copper backed up all along here, and I'm not very good at this game, and neither are my friends, but we're doing the best we can. This is a complex assembling craziness of amazing that is assembling science. These red things are science pack 1s. Then we have Science Pack 2s and Science Pack 3s, and you can see we're even building some Science Pack 3s, and, oh, yeah, I honestly don't know how this system works. I know it's like a robot system. I don't know how it works. I'll have to look into it later. We're researching bullet shooting speed 3, or at least we were. Like I said, I'm not going to save this. I'm going to mess around right quick and show you this, but I'm not, because I only want to save this game if I'm actually running it with other people and we're playing more. Up there you can see we have copper production. And like I said, we're bringing in too much of it. You can see this whole place is walled in, and that's because there's these alien creatures, these biters that will come and try to kill us and attack our things. This is a car. This game has cars. And if you're not careful... Oops, I hit the... Yeah, so that whole little pop-up thing, in single player, it automatically pops up when you complete a research. And as you can see, all these yellow ones are available research. At the bottom, green, that's all the ones we've researched. All the red are things that we can't research yet because we haven't researched their prerequisites. So there's this big tree structure behind it of how it all works. But you can see what everything requires, the cost and science to make things, and time, and what it'll allow you to build, and effects are like different things you can actually make. So you can see, like, for instance, solar panels, solar energy. It requires advanced electronics, optics, and steel processing, and it allows you to build a solar panel. And that's about it. It takes 100 of Science Pack 1 and 2s, and it takes 30 seconds for each research unit. I believe I think there's some things... Yeah, there we go. Here's one that takes 45 seconds per, per unit in the laboratory. But, and some of these take 15. This one's saying 15. Wait a second, what? There was something here that said it only took 15 and it only took red and blue. Portable solar panel, but we need armor crafting to do that, which we haven't done yet, and is surprisingly cheap. So that's a thing we could do. Yes, I was going to drive this car around, so... And there we go. There's your demonstration of crashing. So things can take damage, as you can see there, by the fact that I am crashing this car repeatedly. Oh wow, I almost completely destroyed our oil line. And there we go. I have completely destroyed our oil line. Well, one of our oil lines. This was... That's interesting. Wait, can I repair it from that point? No, it's completely destroyed, so I can't repair it from that point. But this is a repair pack. You can repair things that are damaged like this. And you can see these little warnings here. This one's something to do with robots, and I don't know how that system works. I know that's something Nisteth knows a bit about, and he's been working on. This is a gate, which is pretty cool. It's a double gate, because we have a double wall. And, of course, we have the steam engine stuff. We have another wall here. We have gun turrets protecting our stuff from the biter attacks. As you can see on the minimap, there's an attack going on over there, and shit's going down, son. And I've just crashed again, and I've just crashed again. Don't worry about it. Basically, I'm going to take this car and drive out and go attack some enemies just so you can see what they look like, how that works. Apparently, cars are actually slower on desert. I didn't know that. I literally just learned that. I was watching a video about it, about this game, you know, watching someone play it, and they were talking about that. And, so yeah, this car has a gun mounted on it so that I can shoot at them while driving. I'll just go slow so they can catch up a bit, and then I can kill them. And over here, there's a giant base of them. Okay, I'm going to need to go a little faster. And, yeah. So that's Factorio. It's pretty intense. So There's a big old base, like I was saying. Oh, that was the autosave. You can set the autosave off or to different levels if you're worried about, you know, wasting too much power. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and take out this... Oh god, take out this base. Because why not? I might not actually have enough ammo on board. As you can see down in the bottom right, I'm actually using up quite a bit of ammo going through this. And my car's actually taking a pretty good deal of damage too. As you can see, they're building more of themselves as I attack. Oh, am I out of ammo? Why is this... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a bug or it's supposed to be a new feature or what, but I found out by accident, oh god, that I have to be pointing my mouse in the general direction that I want to shoot for it to shoot. Like, you don't have to be accurate, but I do have to... Oh god, I'm gonna die right now. And that's how you die. So, the thing that I was going to do is actually start over a brand new game to show you how that looks early on. So I'm going to just... Actually, no, I'm not going to do the campaign. The campaign, the first one has some tutorial stuff. These ones are actually stuff that's, like, more advanced, which I haven't looked at, but I will at some point. I'm just going to leave everything on default. Basically, you can customize how the map generates. You can also limit your map size to a certain extent if you don't want it to be huge. And it's going to tell me about free play. Yes, your task is to launch a rocket to explore space. Do this by constructing a rocket silo and launching a rocket at the satellite. You'll need to research advanced technology in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. So, as you can see, nothing is researched. There's several basic things that are available, and our ultimate goal, the rocket silo, requires a whole ton of things. I think the way it's designed is that you have to research everything in the game in order to get to the point of, whatchamacallit, to get to the point of rocketing. Yeah, it looks like based on what I'm doing here, yeah, a little bit, that is the way it works. So you can place things, like this thing. You can also, actually, that takes forever, hold on. First, I'm going to build myself an iron axe. So you can actually craft anything in the game very easily, and it automatically crafts for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You can mine by right-clicking. And, but of course, you don't want to mine, you want it to be automated. So, there you go, I've just set that out, and I'm actually looking for some wood right now. I'm looking for wood so that I can make a wooden chest. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any within... Ah, here we go. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. So, there's wood, we have that now, there's some oil there, this is actually a really convenient starting location, it looks like. I got super lucky. It's just a shame I'm not going to continue this past making this video, but I'm just kind of showing you the introduction. There's some copper there, and so you start out with very basic things. You have a furnace, you have a burner. How far, is that my stuff? It is up there, right? Did I just like walk by it and completely lose all my stuff immediately? Hold on. I think I did. Wow, that was really dumb of me. Oh, yeah, sorry, I went to the minimap, because you can look at a minimap, and I actually had forgotten how to do that, and I just tried it right now, and I remembered, it's M, which makes sense. Is this... Where the hell did I put my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I immediately lost my only freaking thing. That's great. So anyhow, I can go over here and hit F to pick up what it's dropping, but a better thing to do would be to build a wooden chest, and just have it automatically put the things that it makes in there, and now I just have automated coal production. I'm going to fuel that up a little bit more, and I'm going to go down here to get more stone. No, I want to get some iron, because I want to smelt some iron, and then once I smelt some iron, I can automate more stuff, automate burner mining drills to have iron and coal and things being built, and then I can start getting, whatchamacallits, I can start getting electric stuff. I think, if I remember correctly, you start out with the capability, yes, you start out with the capability to build a basic electric system right away. So you can see I can build, where is it? I can build an offshore pump here, a boiler here, a steam engine there, and those together can make electric power, and then the small electric pole here can take that electric pole and do stuff with it. So yeah, it does allow you to get started pretty quickly. Of course, I'm trying to rush it even more right now, and that's not going 100% according to plan, but I'm just going to throw this down here. And I'm going to put a bunch of that resource in it, and I'm going to go over here, pick up some coal, put some of that back in here so that the coal keeps going, then come down here and put that in there. And now I will be able to pretty quickly, let's see, how much do I need for a burner mining drill? I need a bit of stone, actually, so I'll come over here and pick up stone. And as you can see, there is a day-night cycle. I think the only thing that really affects in the game is visibility. So it's just kind of a basic, okay, this is how much you can see or not see. Alright, I got enough stone now. I'm going to go over here and... How much do I need? Oh, I've got enough. Okay, so I'm going to go set up another burner drill. I'm going to take half of this coal out to set it up. And I'm going to set it up down here with the iron. Unfortunately, I should have picked up more wood. Fortunately, it's right over there. So let me go ahead and just fuel that up. So it'll start mining. It'll stop really quick because it's not going anywhere. But I'm just getting a little bit of wood to make some boxes. Obviously, the goal in this game is to make transport belts and then, you know, more and more advanced automation systems. Because the whole point of the game is that you can automate things. And right now I'm just, like I said, I'm just getting started. So I'm doing the very, very basics of getting started, which is a lot of putting things down in boxes and that sort of thing. I don't know why I decided to take the coal out of that. I don't need to. I do, however, need to come here, get more coal out of there, and then put a little bit more in here, so it'll keep mining more coal. Come down here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Come down here. Put most of that in there. And then go to the box, get out the iron ore. And you can see it starts out very tediously in that you're just going back and forth like this. But you can very, very quickly get more and more advanced. I cannot quite make another burner drill. I need to get more stone because I used almost all the stone I had. And that's the next thing I'm going to start doing is mining stone. So I'm building another burner miner drill. Burner mining drill thingy. Burner miner drill. Burner mining drill. Yeah. Going to build one of those over here on top of this stone. And then that will give me a box full of stone to pull from. Unfortunately, I don't have any... No, I'm not going to use wood for that. Wood is, because I'm starting in a desert, a very precious resource. Later on, it might not be so much, but right now it is, so I really don't want to take a chance with it screwing up. That's plenty of coal in there for now. Let's go down here, put half of that in there, and we'll put the other half in the iron mining, because... Actually, no, we'll go ahead and put a little bit more in here, because the iron mining has quite a bit. Stone you will continually need. Not as much as other things, but you will continually need it, and it is useful for some things that you don't necessarily need, but can make things a little easier, a little faster. So it is kind of a good idea to mine it, even though it may not seem like the most necessary resource once you get past the basics. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You build a factory, you do a bunch of stuff. As I mentioned at the beginning by mentioning that I was playing with other people, it is a multiplayer game, or single player. There's campaign modes. It's in early access. It's $20 on Steam right now, or you can get it from their website. It's actually been in development for several years now, which I think is a testament to the developers' capability that they've been developing this for years. They haven't, they haven't fucked up or stopped, or they haven't, everything's just been continually getting a little bit better over time. And now they're on Steam, and things are going to continue getting a bit better. They're saying that they estimate the final, or maybe not the final version, I don't know what their plans are post-launch, but the launch version of their product is supposed to be on, what is it? It's supposed to be on, in like several months. I forget exactly how many they said they're guessing, but there you go. I'm going to go ahead and have coal start coming down here. And so to do that, I build transporter belts, which are very useful for bringing things around. They're useful for, I don't know, transporting things. That's kind of the name of the game. They are transporter belts. And I was clicking the wrong thing there. I needed to pick up more of that iron. I think I'm going to go ahead and refill that up a bit more. Get a little more iron out. And yeah, I've been thinking about doing a bit of a series with this. I'm not exactly sure how I do it yet, but I'm thinking like some sort of combination of series and tutorial. Because I've seen some other people do tutorials, and it's like, their tutorials are alright, but I kind of feel like I could do some pretty good tutorials, maybe. But I'd also kind of like to do a series. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of take the idea that one guy posted that I just discovered. He's been doing this series where he's like, I don't know how long he's been doing it. It's relatively recent. I don't know how many episodes there are, but basically he's building out various towns in Factorio that each town does like a certain thing. And so then you have to have train lines connecting them all, and it just seems like a pretty cool. It seems like a pretty cool concept to me, and I think it would be fun to. Oh, that's how much I can build there apparently. Yep, it seemed like a fun concept to do. Yeah, I'm just getting started, so it's really slow right now. But as you can see, this is essentially how you'd get started. Very quickly from here, I could start doing electric work, but I need a bit more mining before I could do that. In fact, really what I should do instead of building out the transport belts right now is I should build more miners, because this early in the game, there's not much point in setting up the automation belts that I'm doing right now, because I'm about to replace the system with electrics anyhow as soon as I can. So, you know, I'm not the most optimal player, but I could definitely teach you a couple tricks, and maybe as I play more and get better, I can teach you more tricks. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Go get this game. It's awesome. If you guys want to play with me sometime, go on my Discord server. And I've been playing with, you know, just right now just friends, because those are the only ones who've actually been on for me to actually be like, hey, let's go play Factorio. But if you come and hang out and, you know, want to play, then sure. See you in space.